Okay, I'm live. I don't know where. I'm live on YouTube and not quite on Facebook yet. So we'll just wait patiently for our Facebook friends. Um, I'm guessing we probably don't have many people on our YouTube place either. Oh, Facebook is ready. Hi, Facebook. How are you tonight? I hope you're doing well. Hi, YouTube. How are you tonight? I hope you are doing well. Happy Tuesday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I have one viewer. Hi, viewer. I hope you're doing well. Olivia? Reggie? Jude? I'm not sure. Hi, friends over here. How are you tonight? Thanks for watching. It's great to have you on board. I don't think I'm going to cross-post to more pages tonight. Oh, Sydney and Daxton. Hi, you guys. Keep it up, mystery. I will, thank you. Hi, Reggie. How are you? I knew you'd be one of the first. Nice to have you on board. Let's see here. No other comments to look at so far. Two good books for you tonight. I think they're kind of, well, one's long. That's okay, right? One is medium, I would say. Two amazing authors. I think that I pick only amazing authors, in my opinion. Let's see here. Hi, Remy. How are you doing? Thanks for watching tonight. Oh, and Remy's sister. Hi, Remy's sister. Does Remy's sister have a name? I forgot Remy's sister's name. It starts with, I don't remember. Raylan? No, that's not Remy's sister. Raylan. Raylan. I don't remember. Send me her name. I would like to say her name too. Hi, Peyton. How are you doing? I miss you too, Peyton. Thank you for reading with me tonight and watching. I really appreciate it. It's the best we can do under these circumstances, so thank you. I have some people that I like to say hi to because sometimes they watch now while I'm doing it and sometimes they do not. So the Growth family, thanks for watching if you are. Haley and AJ. Jace Mattingly, I think you're over here. Raiden, I was so close. Oh. Hi, Raiden. How are you, Raiden Bup? Nice to have you here tonight. Jace Mattingly. Calderwoods, I'm not sure which one you're on, but hello. Ariana Bain, how are you doing tonight? Thanks for watching. Tassima's, thanks for watching. Gilbert's, thanks for watching. It's great to have you on board. Like I was trying to tell people, two good books, two good authors. I think you're going to like them. One's a little long. That's okay, though, right? And then Lydia and family. Hi, you guys. Nice to see you. Oh, the Tysons. The Tassimas are watching. Hi, Tassimas. Sometimes you watch here, right, though? You watch there and comment here. So, hi. How are you? Lucy and your cat. Hi, Lucy and your cat. Does the cat have a name? Maybe I could start trying to remember the cat's name, too. Hi, Lucy and cat. How are you? Meow. You'll know what that means. Philip and Sam. Hi, you guys. Thanks for watching. I haven't had you on board in a while, or at least you haven't said you're on board. Some people like to just watch and not tell me they're watching, which is fine. Or some people watch later. It's great to have you here. Marissa, Maddie, and Brianna Gilbert are watching on YouTube. Hello. Hi, Gilbert family. Thank you for watching. Olivia. Hi, Olivia. Thanks for watching. I knew you'd be here sooner or later. How are you? How anybody else? No comments yet on YouTube. That's okay. I don't often get them there. Okay, I think we should get started. Are you ready? The first book we will do, it's always a decision. It takes less time for me to pick out the books than which book I want to do first. I don't understand why that is. We're going to do the old book first, the one that we've already read. I don't know how many times I've read it, maybe a billion. But I don't think to us. I think I've only read it one other time. Maybe two, but at least once. It is Edwina, the dinosaur who didn't know she was extinct. It's Words and Pictures by Mo Willems. I didn't just read this the other day. No, I did not. I read a different Mo Willems the other day. Everyone in town knew Edwina. She was the dinosaur who played with the neighborhood kids. She was the dinosaur who did favors for anyone who asked. What a nice dinosaur. Tell you, if I had a dinosaur, that's the kind of dinosaur I'd want. The kind that didn't eat me. Edwina helped little old ladies cross the street, and she baked chocolate chip cookies for everyone. Everybody loved Edwina, except Reginald von Hobby Dobby. My friend, Reggie. Talking about you, my friend. Although I think you'd like Edwina too. You're a likable kind of guy. You like everyone. Reginald knew just about everything about just about everything. He likes to give reports in class about all the things he knew. Excuse me. Today he was going to talk about things that are extinct, specifically dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, totally extinct. Report by Reginald von Hobby Dobby. But as soon as Reginald started, Beth McFeeder asked, "What about Edwina? She's a dinosaur." Then Tommy Britcher said, "Yeah, Edwina can't be extinct. She bakes chocolate chip cookies for us." And then Mrs. Mink added, "Maybe Edwina is baking chocolate chip cookies right now." Before he knew it, everyone except Reginald was outside eating cookies. No one listens to me with that dinosaur around, thought Reginald. Well, tomorrow I'll prove to the whole town that dinosaurs really are extinct, and poof, Edwina will disappear. Mwah, mwah, mwah. The next morning, Reginald handed out flyers that made excellent arguments about how extinct dinosaurs are. They also made excellent hats. When flyers didn't work, Reginald tried protesting. "This is not happening." When protesting didn't work, he tried everything he could think of. He tried to be a one-man band, a gong, and some tap dancing. Hi, Chadley Nothnagel. Thanks for watching. But no one listened. Finally, Reginald broke down and cried. He sobbed, "Why won't anyone listen to me?" "I'll listen to you," said a voice from behind him. I don't know, it might be kind of frightening to have a voice from behind you and look around and find out it's a dinosaur. Even if the dinosaur's in a hat. Reginald took Edwina to his classroom. They're going to have a serious conversation about extinction. Inside, Edwina listened as Reginald told her the truth about dinosaurs. He was persuasive. He was expressive. He was loud. He was very convincing. Edwina was shocked. When he was done, Reginald felt fantastic. No one had ever listened to him so well for so long. Everything Reginald had said made sense. There was no doubt about it in Edwina's mind. She knew she was extinct. Proven. No doubt about it. She just didn't care. There she goes. Can't contain that dinosaur. And by then, neither did Reginald von Hobby Dobby. The end. All right. Did you like Edwina? That's a good one. I like that one. Reginald, did you like that one? It's a book about you. Hello, Raleighs. Nice to see you here, but we are not able to comment until now. That's okay. You can. You don't have to comment. Whatever. How are you guys doing? How are Link and Lily Raleigh? Oh, speaking of Lily, I'm sure Lily Cassidy is right there. Hi. If you're not, you will be. So hi, Lily Cassidy. Thanks for watching. Okay, my friends. The next one. This was one of my favorite books when I was a classroom teacher. I loved to read it. I saved it for Earth Day. This year, instead of reading this one for Earth Day, I read The Wump World. Didn't I? I think. But this is such a good book. It's a Dr. Seuss about the environment. It's called The Lorax. I'm sure somewhere along the way you've probably heard the story before. Always a good one. You're right, Reg. All right, The Lorax. I think you were talking about Reginald von Hobby, but that's okay. At the far end of town where the grickle grass grows and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows and no birds ever sing excepting old crows is the street of the lifted Lorax. And deep in the grickle grass, some people say if you look deep enough, you could still see today where the Lorax once stood just as long as it could before somebody lifted the Lorax away. What was the Lorax and why was it there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere from the far end of town where the grickle grass grows? The old Onceler still lives here. Ask him. He knows. You won't see the Onceler. Don't knock at his door. He stays in his lurkum on top of his store. He lurks in his lurkum cold under the roof where he makes his own clothes out of myth-buffered moof. And on special dank midnights in August he peeks out of the shutters and sometimes he speaks and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. On the end of a rope, he lets down a tin pail, and you have to toss in 15 cents and a nail and the shell of a great-great-great-grandfather snail. How do you know if it's a great-great-great-grandfather snail? I've always wondered that one. Hi, Allie. How are you, Allie Jargus? Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if you've paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what you paid him away in his snub, his secret strange hole in his grubulous glove. Then he grunts, I will call you by whisper-mophone, for the secrets I tell you are for your ears alone. Down slips the whisper-mophone, Down sloops the whisper-mophone to your ear, and the old Onceler's whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through a snurgly hose, and he sounds as if he has smallish bees up his nose. Now I'll tell you, he says, with his teeth sounding gray, how the Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started way back, such a long, long time back. Way back in the days when the grass was still green, and the pond was still wet, and the clouds were still clean, and the song of the Swami Swans rang out in space, one morning I came to this glorious place, and I first saw the trees, the truffula trees, the bright-colored tufts of the truffula trees, mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze. And under the trees, I saw brown barbaloots frisking about in their barbaloo suits as they played in the shade of the truffula fruits. From the ripulous pond came the comfortable sound of the humming fish humming while splashing around. But those trees, those truffula trees. All my life I'd been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tufts was much softer than silk, and they had the sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what to do. I unloaded my cart. And in no time at all, I had built a small shop that I chopped down a truffula tree with one chop. With great skillful skill and with great speedy speed, I took the soft tuft and I knitted a thneed. The instant I'd finished, I heard a gazoop. I looked. I saw something pop out of the stump of the tree I'd chopped out. It was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. I don't think I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy. mister, he said with a sawdusty sneeze. I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees, for the trees have no tongues. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs. He was very upset as he shouted and puffed. What's that thing you've made out of my truffle a tuft? Hi, Pearly family. Gotta get out of that. Hi, Kate and Cam. How are you doing? Lorax. Look, Lorax, I said. There's no cause for alarm. I chopped just one tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing is a thneed. A thneed's a fine something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat. But it has other uses. Yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains or covers for bicycle seats. The Lorax said, Sir, you are crazy with greed. There's no one on earth who'd buy that fool thneed. But the very next minute I proved he was wrong, for just at that minute a chap came along, and he thought that the thneed I had knitted was great. He happily bought it for $3.98. I laughed at the Lorax, you poor silly guy. You never can tell what some people will buy. I repeat, cried the Lorax, I speak for the trees. I'm busy, I told him. Be quiet if you please. I rushed across the room and in no time at all built a radio phone. I put in a quick call. I called on my brothers and uncles and aunts and I said, Listen here, here's a wonderful chance for the whole Onceler family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast, take the road to North Ditch, turn left at Wahikans, sharp right at South Stitch. Hi Lily, how are you? Thanks for joining. And in no time at all, in the factory I built, the whole Onceler family was working full tilt. We were all knitting thneeds, just as busy as bees, to the sound of the chopping of the truffula trees. Then, oh baby, oh, how my business did grow. Now chopping one tree at a time was too slow, so I quickly invented my super axe hacker, which whacked off 4 truffula trees at one smacker. We were making thneeds 4 times as fast as before, and that Lorax, he didn't show up anymore. But the next week he knocked on my new office door. He snapped, I am the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots, who played in the shade with the barbala suits, and happily lived eating truffula fruits. Now, thanks to your hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough truffula fruit to go round, and my poor barbaloots are all getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies. That's a problem. They love living here, but I can't let them stay. They'll have to find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys, he cried, and he sent them away. I, the Onceler, felt sad as I watched them all go. But business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know. I meant no harm, I most truly did not, but I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory, I biggered my roads, I biggered my wagons, I biggered the loads of the thneeds I shipped out. I was shipping them forth, to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more thneeds, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. Then again he came back. I was fixing some pipes, when that old nuisance Lorax came back with more gripes. I am the Lorax, he coughed, and he sneezed, and he snuffled, he startled and sniffed. What? Onceler, he cried with a cruffulous croak. Onceler, you're making such smogulous smoke. My poor swanny swans, why they can't sing a note. No one can sing who has smog in their throat. And so, said the Lorax, please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you've smogged up around here. What's more, snapped the Lorax, his dander was up. Let me say a few words about Glumpity Glump. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making glumpity glump, also sloppity slop. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old Onceler man, you. You're glumping the pond where the humming fish hummed. No more can they hum, for their gills are all gummed. So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. They'll walk on their fins and get woefully weary in search of some water that isn't so smeary. And then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax. Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap yap and say, bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering and biggering and biggering and biggering, turning more truffula trees into needs, which everyone needs. And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack. From outside in the fields came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree. Then we heard the tree fall, the very last truffula tree of them all. No more trees, no more needs, no more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye. They jumped into my cars and drove away under the smoke-smuggered stars. Now all that was left neath the bad-smelling sky was my big, empty factory, the Lorax and I. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance. Just gave me a very sad, sad backward glance as he lifted himself by the seat of his pants, and I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he heisted himself and took leave of this place through the hole in the smog without leaving a trace. And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with the one word, unless. Whatever that meant, I couldn't even guess. That was long, long ago, but each day since that day, I've sat here and worried away. Through the years, while my buildings have fallen apart, I've worried about it with all of my heart. But now, says the Onceler, now that you're here, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So catch, calls the Onceler. He lets something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds, and the truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest protected from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all of his friends may come back. The end. What a great story. All right, my friends, that is it for tonight on this Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, May the 5th. I hope you enjoyed the stories for tonight. I enjoyed reading them to you, as I always do. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of your night. I will see you tomorrow at the same time, 7 o'clock tomorrow night, to read a couple more stories. I am so glad you joined me. Thank you so much. I look forward to this part of my day every day. If you have any questions, moms or dads, send me an email. I'd be happy to chat with you about whatever's on your mind. I am going to sign off of my friends at YouTube. So good night, Lily Cassidy. Have a great one. Good night to Seema's over here and Gilbert's over here and the Growth's over here if you are over here. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.